So today, I thought I would never have to make this, but I think it's time I just come out and explain some things about me as a person. Starting with the fact that, okay, sometimes in the videos I may not always be the happiest person, and maybe sometimes I may not always smile or look happy, but there's some reasons behind that. Deep down, under all this jokes and stuff, I try to keep this channel happy. I am a depressed person. My family doesn't believe me, but I am. I have been happy for the longest of time, and there's a lot of reasons behind that. So whenever people say, "Oh, he's always being manipulative. He's always being mean and angry with everyone," there's a reason for that. And well, mentally, I'm in pain like a motherfucker. You may not see it, but I am in pain like hell. Mentally, not physically. So, like when people say, "Oh, one minute he would be a good guy, next minute no, he'd become a jerk." It's like, well, I've seen some things, but life goes on. You lose a couple friends to gun violence, lose a couple family members, get into a couple arguments with people, and for all that, well, I just been not so much nice. Sometimes I can be a nice person, and sometimes, yes, I will admit, sometimes I can be a complete jackass. I know it, my family knows it. Unfortunately, that's how sometimes I can be. But I think the biggest thing that people don't know about this is mentally I am in pain like a motherfucker. And see, my problem is I have all these people in my family, and my friends. Like, okay, my friends, I think my friends understand me more than my family. Is that bad? Like, okay, some of my family, they understand me. They do. They really do. But everyone else is just like, oh, he's fine. He's just acting all grumpy. And literally, like, the things I used to use to keep myself happy and calm and controlled, they took away from me. Like, okay, y'all know how I used to stream a lot. I used to stream all the time. Like, whenever I was having a bad day, I would go up there, stream for thousands of people. And I enjoyed it because it made me happy. But then my mother thinks she's doing the right thing by taking it away from me because she thinks, oh, video games are causing me to be angry. No, it's not. There's something else. There was something else going on at the time. It still was technically going on. I used to get all these hate comments, but that you already know about that, but I'm not gonna get into that. But the point is, streaming for people made me happy, and I don't. She says she supports me on my YouTube channel. She's like, "Oh, I gave you all the ideas," but trust me, I feel like sometimes she doesn't really try. I don't think she really understands what it's like to be a YouTuber. Like the true ones that support me, are like my aunts, or my aunts that don't live with me. Like they support my channel as much as possible, and speaking of all of that, there's just a lot of things. There's been a lot of things going on in my house. Just I haven't said nothing about it because they say not to keep. They say to keep that stuff private. But yeah, there's been a lot of things going on personally. But yeah, I just figured I'd get that out the way. So y'all, I have a great friend on PS4. His name is Valor. So when he made a video one time explaining how he didn't understand what was going on with me, like, okay. So what happened was we had like a little falling out over something that was silly, but he basically made a truth video. Now I appreciate him for doing that because it made people understand me a little bit more. But when he said I don't understand what he was going through, you see, it's the lack of communication. If you guys really want to know more about me, just ask me. I have no problem telling people. All you gotta do is ask. I am down to answer any question you guys have. All you gotta do is ask. So when people ask me, oh, I don't know what was going through his mind, I don't know, you gotta just ask. I'm down to tell anyone. So yeah, anything else I want to get off my mind? I don't get why like my family got me all this special support, like counselors, doctors. But sometimes I feel like, no offense, but I feel like sometimes even they don't have the great advice. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Okay, mentally, I had my game with what's his face. I told them what happened, and what do you think they did? They said, "Oh well, just ignore it." Okay. Now, fun fact: I've been ignoring this stuff for the last six years or 4 years. How long it's been going on for? I don't know anymore at this point. But every time they kept like, see, the problem I have with them is they keep telling me it's gone, it's over with, but then they would keep coming back. And then people say, "Oh, you're always angry." So my mom decided to take away my PS4 because of this. But it was never my fault. Like, I don't understand. She says, "Oh, they're always blaming me for this stuff. Like, oh, it's your fault that your PS4 got taken away. You were getting too angry on the PS4." But then they also said you kept cursing a lot. I was like, but hear me out here. My family has cursed around me since I was little. Now my aunts, my family in this household, they've been cursing around me, my sisters, since I was little, but mostly me. So obviously, I don't see how this is my fault for the fact that they've been cursing around me since I was a kid. Now everyone knows if you're gonna curse, don't do it around the kid. And I immediately always ask them, "Can you please stop cursing?" And they said, "Okay, we will." And then they kept doing it. So the fact that I lost my PlayStation because of that and another reason I'm about to get into, that's just stupid. Now, for those of you who do not know, I was expelled from school, but there's a reason for that. I had a problem with this Brian kid, for a long time. And now here's the part where this gets cold as hell. See, when you go to school, you should be able to go to school and feel safe. Feel safe. Feel like schools are going to be behind your back 24/7. At first, I felt like that, but then I started seeing like the falling and the errors. Like, everyone has their own flaw. That school had their flaw right there. So of course they didn't really take care of it really at all. So then I tried to take care of it, and that didn't end well. So here I am now, out of school. But so, like, this is the problem. Every time I talk to my counselor, she constantly brings up how, oh, maybe if it wasn't your actions, you still playing with school. But fun fact, schools are closed. So what the hell am I gonna be in school for? But she's, oh, maybe that's why you got your PS4 taken away, because you were doing you were doing the wrong thing. I'm sorry, but how is sticking up for myself the wrong thing? What did they want me to do? Let him keep doing this to me? Because so far, it's still happening. And I know it's nothing we can do now. We're in the worst time possible. But I'm sorry, what was I supposed to do? Let him keep doing this to me? It was not supposed to happen like that. But deep down, I am mentally broken from a lot of things. See, my best friend was killed when I was in middle school, losing a lot of family members. But people always tell me life goes on, life happens. That's how life works. So what? I'm supposed to just lose a friend for no reason with some violence? I'm supposed to just lose a family member out of time? And one of my biggest regrets was some of these things. So many times I never hung out with the people I cared about. Because I like to make videos so people can see how fun life is. So yeah, if you enjoyed hearing about this, or you did not, well, frankly, if you did, tell me, did this help you understand me more? If this did, let me know. If this didn't, and you still need to know more, I don't know what else to tell you. This is literally dropping everything out there, so if you understand me more, good. If you don't understand me, and you're a hater of if you don't understand me a lot more after this is over, I don't know what to tell you, because if you're a hater of my channel, get out of here. If you understand me a lot more after this is over, good. I'm glad I was able to help you. So yeah, this is your boy Tooth the Gamer. Peace out. Stay positive, and be kind, because everyone's fighting a hard battle.